On his first day in office as President of the United States, a President Joe Biden would rejoin, or at least set in motion the machinery to rejoin the Paris Agreement, and would immediately restore United States contributions to what is really the centerpiece of the Paris bargain between industrial nations and developing countries. And that centerpiece is assistance to countries in need. That was terminated by President Trump. It would be immediately restored by a President Biden. He would, in addition, take steps starting on his first day in office to rebuild the climate science and policy personnel across all of the executive branch departments that have climate-related responsibilities. The White House, the Environmental Protection Agency, the Department of Interior, the Department of Agriculture, the Department of State, all of those critical departments have suffered under Trump very serious reductions in personnel. People have left, people have been fired, and that basic competence to advance global climate change progress has to be restored. He would rejoin and reinvigorate mission innovation, which was the compact arrived at by heads of state at the very beginning of the Paris Agreement, in which the 20 countries responsible for 85% of government investment in clean energy technology around the world agreed to double those investments in clean energy technology over the space of 5 years. Ever since taking office, President Trump has been trying to reduce U.S. investments in clean energy technology. We need to restore. The Biden administration will reconstruct or begin to reconstruct the badly damaged federal effort on climate change adaptation, preparedness, and resilience across all the executive branch departments, agencies, and offices. In the Obama administration, there was a very strong push in recognition that climate change adaptation is of equal importance to emissions reduction, because no matter what the world does in emissions reduction, climate will continue to change for some time to come, impacts will grow, and we must invest in minimizing the harm of climate changes that we can no longer avoid, the harm to human health, the harm to our economies, the harm to ecosystems. Top priorities in the next weeks and months of the administration, I think, will include bolstering climate change monitoring and assessment, making more diverse, more pervasive, more continuous measurements with an improved suite of ground-based, ocean-based, airborne, and satellite systems, focusing in particular on the kinds of understandings, the improved understandings of regional impacts, of differences in the way climate change impacts human well-being in different regions and different parts of the world, because that information is essential to sensible adaptation policies. As you no doubt know, India is now the third biggest emitter in the world. China is the first. The United States is the second. Rebuilding collaboration and commitment among the United States, India, and China is going to be absolutely essential to bringing the rest of the world along. And I know for certain, because I worked closely with Joe Biden when he was vice president of the United States, and I was a science advisor to President Obama. I worked closely with him on these issues, and I know that he understands them thoroughly and that he is deeply committed, as is his vice president-to-be, Kamala Harris. So I just have no doubt that we are going to see a striking transformation back to the trajectories on which President Obama launched the United States, and beyond those trajectories, to the increased efforts that our updated knowledge of the climate change challenge tells us are required.